Welcome to Coin 6 News at 5. I'm Lisa Balick. You're taking a live look at reaction tonight in Portland after a nurse who was part of a protest was shot dead by a federal Border Patrol agent in Minneapolis today. Large crowds gathering tonight in Minneapolis, also starting to gather, as you saw in Portland, protesting this after a 37-year-old Minneapolis man, Alex Preddy, was shot and killed by federal agents. DHS says he had a handgun and violently resisted, but some witnesses have video that counters this. CBS News' Lana Zak is in Minneapolis with details.
Another fatal shooting as ICE raids continue in Minnesota. Officials say a 37-year-old American citizen was shot and killed by federal agents.
Officers arrived and have found an adult male with multiple gunshot wounds when they arrived. Life-saving aid was being rendered, and he was transported by ambulance to Hennepin County Medical Center, where he was later pronounced deceased.
Minneapolis residents were stunned.
A neighbor was murdered. One of our regular pub attenders was right there. I mean, they were murdered on the street.
ICE officials say the protester killed was in possession of a firearm.
You can see the gun here on the screen there that individual possessed. It appears to be a semi-automatic, high-capacity type, possibly a Sig Sauer 9mm.
But Minnesota officials say the deceased had a valid gun permit and condemned the use of deadly force.
I just saw a video of more than 6 masked agents pummeling one of our constituents and shooting him to death. How many more residents, how many more Americans need to die or get badly hurt for this operation to end?
Tensions again inflamed. Protesters took to the streets today.
We're hearing bottles being broken in the streets. There is a literal dumpster fire over there.
The shooting comes one day after thousands took to the streets of Minneapolis to protest ICE activities in Minnesota, and roughly 8 weeks into Operation Metro Surge, in which thousands of ICE agents first descended upon the state. Lana Zak, CBS News, Minneapolis.
And we are starting to see people gather here in Portland as well in protest. Our Ariel Salk is joining us live outside the Portland ICE building in South Portland. A lot of reaction to that fatal shooting in Minneapolis today. Ariel?
Absolutely. So right now we're actually at the Elizabeth Carruthers Park, heading our way over to the Portland ICE facility, just a few blocks away. I'm going to pivot over here. You can see the crowds of people who are here about to start marching on their way. We've been hearing chants as well as speeches about wanting ICE out of Portland, amongst other things. We saw one right-wing streamer here as well, kind of causing a commotion, but most of the protesters kind of encouraged him to leave the park. Now, in that news conference earlier this morning, the governor, along with other leaders, said families in Oregon are losing access to basic services because of increased federal enforcement. That people are scared to go to work, school, seek medical care, fearing that they will be arrested or deported. Oregon is home to over 400,000 immigrants, representing 13% of our state's labor force. Kotek noting that this issue impacts all of Oregon. She says that the state is working on ways to improve coordination between community partners and state agencies to combat misinformation and to protect families here in Oregon. Now, the governor also commenting on the fatal shooting by a federal agent in Minneapolis.
We are going to continue to see violent interactions regardless of the details because of the escalation of the federal government. And they need to pull back on the agents who are there, work with local government, and resolve and de-escalate the situation in Minnesota.
Mayor Wilson sending a statement encouraging people to peacefully protest, have their voices heard, sending a message to the federal government, quote, "We call on ICE to end these deadly operations and recognize the constitutional right of all." Senator Ron Wyden taking to social media as well, saying in part, every single agent in these horrors should be put on trial at the state level for real accountability. Now, like I said, we are still marching towards that ICE facility right now. We are trying to stay away from some signs that might have a little bit of profanity. But that being said, we're going to continue bringing you coverage as we go down there. Earlier today, I saw Portland police officers on bicycles as well, riding on a vehicle. We reached out to Portland police, and we're waiting on a response to see if any arrests have been made as of yet. But we'll continue bringing you the latest out here. Lisa?
Thanks, Ariel, and we'll be checking back in with you during this newscast in just a little while.